Next 4 to 5 minutes, I'm going to answer a very popular question which I'm often asked during my sessions on leadership. And the question is, how do we improve employee engagement? How do we make our team enthusiastic to work? And the answer here has three-pronged strategy. I call it root, stem, leaf strategy. So let's get into the video. Number one, in order to improve employees' enthusiasm to work at your place, you need to develop high level of trust at workplace. So the root is trust. Remember, high trust is directly proportional to speed of work and inversely proportional to the cost of work. So high level of trust will not only reduce the cost but will also improve the speed of your work. Because of the high level of trust, there are lesser conflicts, there is lesser stress on the employees. Employees feel at ease at their workplace, and often it rewards in long term to the organization. So build trust. Now the natural question would be, how do we build trust? We need to understand here, trust by nature has to be organic. It cannot be synthetic. But we can still do certain things in order to build an environment where trust level remains high. It requires a committed and honest leadership. So there are many ways by which trust building can be done. So that is strengthening the root of your team. Now second, coming to the stem, and stem here is the confidence level of the teammates, of the members or the employees in the organizations. No human being can perform to his or her peak if he or she doesn't feel confident of working. So here is the question which actually challenges your leadership. Are you a leader who makes his employees feel empowered? In your presence, do they feel better than what they think of themselves when they are alone? Are your employees feeling that they are actually more capable, they have strengths by which they can really work better than what they think at their present level of work? It's very, very important leadership quality. I often tell it to even teachers. If you want your students to do good, the first thing is not to teach them your subject, but to give them the confidence that they are capable of handling the subject. Similarly, every leader has to ensure that his team feels empowered in his presence. Please talk to your employees about their strengths, about their possibilities, rather than only discussing about their weaknesses or vulnerabilities. So that is the second thing, which is about the stem or the confidence. Now coming to the leaves, and leaves here is the real competence. Does your organization have a proper framework where competency is measured, nurtured, appreciated and rewarded, celebrated? Do you have a culture of competency as a point of celebration? Does your employee get a chance to test his skill sets, and not just that, an opportunity to improve by means of trainings and various other ways to improve his skill set? An employee which is staying in a trustworthy environment and getting continuous confidence will find it very easy to build competency. So this level is relatively easy. Most organizations do have the framework where they measure and also try to improve the competency of their employees. But the more challenging parts are roots and stem. Most leaders fail to provide enough confidence to the people. They are short-term oriented, and usually the methods used are not very correct in terms of long-term viewpoint. So you need to think about trust building exercises, you need to think about confidence building measures in your teammates, and at the end you need to have proper systems and frameworks which will help them to improve their competency. So with that, I stop here. If you found some value into this, please give it a thumbs up and do share. Thank you so much. I am Dr. Vivek Modi. See you again.